Come on over, let's pick up where we left off. You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind and down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let go. Listen to our favorite songs.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanti. You guys, I am super excited about today's video for a couple of reasons. The first being that today's video is in collaboration with my girl Tifani. Her channel is Tifani Michelle. Now, you guys know that I will not collab with anybody that I don't vibe with. Like, I have to feel, I don't know, I have to feel a vibe between us, you know, like, if that makes sense. Like, I gotta feel like you my homegirl. Tifani makes you feel like that. She's super down to earth. I love me some down to earth people. She has tons of clean motivation, homemaking motivation on her channel. And I don't know, she's just real. I love somebody that I feel like that I can relate to. She's super humble and she's funny. So as soon as you're done watching my video, please head down to my description box. Her link will be down there. Head over to her channel. Let her know that I sent you guys. Please show her some love, you guys. She absolutely deserves it. She does such a good job on her channel. And like I said, I just love Tifani.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Tifani from Tifani Michelle. I'm a wife and stay-at-home mom of 2, and on my channel you'll find tons of cleaning and laundry motivation, organization, home decor inspiration, cooking, and some DIYs as well. So when you're done watching this beauties video, please head over to my channel for some more motivation and show me some love and say hi and introduce yourself in the comments. I would love for you to join my YouTube family.
If you're coming over from Tiff's channel, thank you so much for coming over. I hope you'll consider subscribing. If you do, please let me know down in the comments so I can say hi to you guys. So the other reason I'm excited for today's video is because we're gonna be doing tons of organizing and declutter here in the kitchen today. So when I tell y'all behind these cabinets is just a hot mess, it is a hot mess. Like, I have enough cabinets in this kitchen. I have quite a few cabinets, I should say, in this kitchen. But for some reason, I feel like I don't have enough space. And I know that's due to like lack of organizing and just keeping and storing things that really I don't need or use. So we're gonna get rid of all of the things that I do not need or use. We're gonna be cleaning out the pantry space. We're gonna be cleaning out the refrigerator. That's not my favorite thing to do, but it's disgusting. So make sure you watch until the end, you guys, so you guys can see the results, because that is the best part after all of the hard work. But we're gonna jump right in, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the refrigerator and freezer, since that is my least favorite thing to do. Okay, you guys, so like I said, this refrigerator is a hot mess. Like, where is the organization? Stuff is just being shoved in here. I'm about tired of looking at this, so we're gonna go ahead and tackle this right now.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me.
If today is your first time clicking on one of my videos, I just wanted to say thank you. Like I said earlier, my name is Shanti and I'm a wife and mother of 3. I'd love it if you join our amazing YouTube community over here. We like to have fun, and on this channel I like to provide all things homemaking, so cooking, cleaning, decorating, you name it, we do it over here. Also, I do have a vlogging channel, so if you're looking to get to know me and my family a little bit more personally, then you can head down to the description box. The link is always there.
Down just because you are shining way more than the other could. And the best part is that you're still so humble about it. 'Cause you know it's important. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. every little string on me.
I'm curious to know, how often do you guys clean your refrigerator? I typically like to wipe mine out weekly and then I'll deep clean it monthly, but to be honest, lately I have been slacking on it and this is the result.
You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God. My, my, my. You got me like, my, my, my. You got me like, there's no other than you now, baby. Nah, 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 'cause you got me like, my, my, my. Like, oh my God. I know he's bad for me. He just wants me like he's attached to me. So what's standing in our way? Yeah, he got such power over me, but I try to act cool.
Okay, so there's just a couple of dishes in the sink and these came from, well, this glass is from earlier, but these two items came from the refrigerator. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna remove them from the sink, clean the sink out, and then I'm gonna soak my produce. I soak it in water and vinegar.
He doesn't mind at all. He want my juice like a. He does whatever what he feels for nobody but himself. No, yeah. So I pull myself together to not give myself the pressure. I don't know what to do with this. Should I let him go? Oh, go, go. I don't know what to do with this. Should I let him go? Oh, go, go. I fall for his eyes when he's staring into mine. Know he's bad for me. So what's that?
So this week's motivational quote is, focus on the step in front of you and not the whole staircase. You guys, this really resonates with me because oftentimes I'll create goals for myself and I'll just want to achieve it like instantaneously, like it's supposed to happen overnight. And then when it doesn't happen overnight, I get discouraged. But the point is, it really does. We have to take step by step. It takes time to achieve your goals. So I love this quote.
Whatever what he feels for nobody but himself. No, yeah. So I pull myself together to not give myself the pressure.
Okay, so I totally forgot to put this like little breathable part inside of the container, this part here. So I went ahead and did that. This Tupperware is made specifically for produce. I will link these down below for you guys. I did get them from Amazon. Okay, so at this point, the produce has been soaking for about 15-20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead, rinse everything off, and then chop or dice up everything that needs to be cut up.
Keep it up one more minute. Keep it up, you're so great. Standing, talking, you got me checkmate. No one's watching or nothing. I have cleared out the room, also that you can get to be the big spoon. Ooh, cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you.
So when I was cutting these cucumbers, Khaleesi was sitting right by me. I don't know if you're going to see her little hand in here or not. I can't remember, but she kept grabbing cucumbers and eating them. But that made me happy because she was reaching for something healthy. She loves fruits and vegetables, but I've been slacking lately on cutting them up when I purchase them. So a lot of them have been going to waste. So I need to get back into the routine of cutting the fruits and veggies as soon as we buy them.
You measure my waist and intense fire will take us higher than higher. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you. Ooh, ooh.
Okay, so another thing that works really well to help keep produce fresh while it's in the Tupperware is to add a paper towel. It just helps it to breathe. I don't only have a couple of the other Tupperwares that I showed you, so I typically have to use regular Tupperware because I don't have enough of the other kind. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this, and we have so many cucumbers because we just love to snack on them. Me, Khaleesi, and Soraya specifically. We can just eat them just like this all day.
Take me to the edges of you. Every little inch of my skin, baby, I will let you in. Cuddle me blue. Take me to the edges of you.
Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and do this drawer and then both of the sides where I keep the condiments.
You know the cost, still you go through walls, keep on acting small. Even if you got something left to lose, even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of hanging around you. I'm so sorry about the bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Sunny side up, try to keep it cool, bending all the rules, bending all the rules. It gets colder, but I hate being cool. I can't be cruel to you.
On my last video, we were going back and forth in the comments telling each other which shows were good, what shows you're watching, what shows I'm watching. And you guys, I am so sad that Bridgerton ended, that it was only, I think it was only 8 episodes. I think that is so short. I feel like every season to every series should at least have like 12 episodes. But I am curious to know how many of you guys have watched Bridgerton. If you have not watched it, check it out. You'll absolutely love it.
We got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. I don't regret that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, I got no excuses. I got nothing left to say. Didn't wanna stand up useless, but in the aftermath of us, I'm so sorry about the bitter end. Bitter end. I'm so sorry if I misbehave. If I misbehave. In the middle we got tangled up, but in the aftermath of us, I don't regret that much. Don't regret that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. In the aftermath of us, ooh, ooh, ooh.
So this is random, but that song that just finished playing, you guys always ask me about it. It's called Bitter End, and the artist, I don't want to butcher her name, but I think it's Lively or Lively. It's LVLY. I get all my music from Epidemic Sound, but you guys always ask me about her. I absolutely love this song, and if I didn't think it would annoy you guys, I'd play it in every single video.
Hurt you so deep. Swear I spent the last few years just trying to change. I'm on my knees and I'm begging.
Okay guys, so I'm finally done with the refrigerator. I will not be doing the freezer today, but I'm so happy with how this came out. You guys, when I tell you we needed it desperately, that is an understatement. But as you can see, we have our beverages up here. And I don't know why I haven't got an egg tray, like one of these clear acrylic egg trays yet, but I haven't. So that is on my list. In here I just have the kids' applesauce and Jello. Their juice boxes in this one. And this is more for me because my husband and I should say, because we're the only one who really likes cheese sticks. And these are like where I would keep my Sargento snacks if I have more. I couldn't fit the cucumbers in the produce drawer, so I just went ahead and put them here. And just in case you're wondering, all of the acrylic bins I got from Home Goods, but they have them all over. They have them at Amazon, Marshalls. I see them all over. I've seen a couple at Big Lots, but I really like the durability of these ones. And then that is what the produce drawer is looking like. And this is how our leftover drawer looks like. You guys, I love using this leftover drawer. I've been doing this for years now. It really does help. I always get questions about this Tupperware. It's Rubbermaid and it is plastic. They do make glass as well. If I can find them, I will link them down below, but I usually get them from Amazon. And this drawer here is just for our cheese and butter, and we keep our sandwich meat and turkey bacon in here as well. And I know there's a lot of cheese, but we love cheese in this house. And then on the sides, I just have all the condiments. We have a ton of condiments. But what I did was try to like group them together. So like our pickles and peppers, olives will go up here. This is mostly where we keep our hot sauce, all of our sauces, stuff like that. And then down here is like the ketchup, mustard, barbecue. Over here we have the salad dressings, and then we just have some miscellaneous items up here.
Back, won't you come back to me? I just wanna let you know that I'll do it.
So I'm also gonna go ahead and add this to the refrigerator, but first I'm going to put the date on here.
Oh, I could never let you go. I'll make it worth your while if you appear.
Okay, you guys, so the next thing I want to do is work on this cabinet. This has been driving me crazy for a very long time. This was initially supposed to be my candles cabinet, and it is that, but it also has like all that stuff up there at the top, those cups that we haven't used in a very, very long time. And then I was saving candles because I have repurposed them in the past, but those have been up there for a long time, so I'm just going to toss those out because, like I said, they've just been there for a long time. So I'm really thinking that this can definitely be condensed and I can use this cabinet space for something else. So right here by the wine refrigerator, there's this cabinet, and I think most of the stuff in here I don't use. I have to go through this as well, but I'm thinking I'm going to make this my candles cabinet, and I'm also going to put like my warmers and stuff right here. So right now I'm just going to pull everything out of this cabinet, wipe the cabinets down, and then work simultaneously on the other small cabinet that I showed you. Okay, so I still have to pull that stuff out at the top and then wipe off the shelves. But let me show you what I have going on down here. So right here is an area I have for candles that are not Bath & Body Works. So I'm going to go through them and see if I really want them. And then these are the only Bath & Body Works candles I have right now. I also need to go through these two baskets. And I think this is one I was using for my wax melts. And then these are like my Bath & Body Works plugins. So I just got to go through all of this and make sure that I still need everything. I did put a couple items aside that I no longer want, so I'll just donate these items. Okay, so now that I'm done with this cabinet, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the small cabinet. Like I told you guys before, I do have plans for these 2 shelves. I'm thinking that this one I'm gonna use for like all my baking stuff. So I'll put flour, sugar, chocolate chips, whatever pertaining to baking on that one. And then right there, that middle one, I'll probably put like all of our like foil and parchment paper, stuff like that. Okay, you guys, so I have wiped this out. I didn't film that part because this is such a weird angle, so I just went ahead and wiped everything out. I do want to mention that somebody always asks me what I line my cabinets with, and these are floor tiles. So we just got some really cheap floor tile when we bought our house, and we lined our cabinets with this. And I did that because, excuse me, it's really easy to clean. You can basically use whatever you want, and it's very durable. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of how the kitchen is looking. It feels a little overwhelming right now, but I mean, everything is kind of organized, if that makes sense. I just wanted to show you guys this. I'm just upset with myself, y'all. Between the refrigerator and those cabinets, this is the trash that I have. It amazes me, like, when you actually take the time to go through things and look at stuff. Your house is full with a whole bunch of, or filled with a whole bunch of stuff that you probably don't use, or you don't need, or you don't want. And I know some of you guys are probably thinking, why does she just throw those things away? Why isn't she giving them away? I don't give away things that are not in good condition. So like the handle is broke on this one, and then that orange trick-or-treat basket has a major stain at the bottom, and I wouldn't know how to get that out, and I don't have time, so it's going in the trash. And then these bottles have been sitting there for forever. I'm pretty sure it's not good for plastic to be sitting like that, so I'm just going to toss them out. But anyways, all this is trash. And then this is what I have for giveaways so far. And these are the items that I'm considering keeping. I'm just not sure yet. So now I'm going to take all those candles and put them in that small cabinet.
I don't know where you came from. I don't know what you did to my heart. You touched my soul like a phantom, and you did it right from the start. Like nobody is watching what we're doing, like nobody is watching us, like nobody is judging while we're dancing.
Okay, so that is how that came out, and I'm really glad that I moved them here because I think this is I don't know, it's just a perfect space for candles, because I don't even know what was under here before, but it was basically a whole bunch of things I threw away. So that space wasn't being utilized correctly. So I'm glad I moved the candles here. This is what this cabinet looks like over here. These are the barbecue utensils that my husband uses. And then these are just things that, like, more or less seasonal things. And the Bath & Body Works plugins are there. The melts for my warmer, as you guys seen, are in that basket. And so I'm not sure if this will stay like this, but for right now, this is what we're working with. I still do want to put the baking items and also like the foil and stuff in this cabinet. So I'm thinking I definitely will move this stuff around, but for right now, at this time, this is how it's gonna stay. Okay guys, next I want to move on to the pantry. This is, well, it's not really a pantry per se, but this is my pantry area. It may look, every time I show this, somebody always tells me that it looks organized. It looks organized right now. It does not look organized to me. It looks a hot mess. It has looked much better, but I'm crazy, y'all, because I'm thinking I want to remove everything from this space, and I want like only baskets on one side, and then all of the Xoxo containers on this side. So I don't know why I do this to myself, but in my head, I don't know, that's just more practical and it will look better. Also, I just need to rearrange a couple of things so it can make more sense, because I'm sick of the kids like climbing in my chairs to get to the snacks. So I need to move the snacks lower. I don't know. I have a vision in my head, so just bear with me. But what we're gonna do is literally pull everything out. So I also got a huge set of Xoxo containers. In the past, the Xoxo containers that I have, I typically bought them individually from Home Goods. So I'm really excited about this. This is why I was saying I wanted one side to be like completely filled with these containers. By the way, these containers are not cheap. I ain't gonna lie. But you guys, when I tell you they're the best containers as far as keeping things fresh that I've used. There's also another brand that you can get from Home Goods. I think it's called like Flip Tight, or I know I'm not saying that right. I probably don't remember, but I do have a couple of those, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And that brand is good as well. I've only ever tried 2 other containers like this, and I don't really remember. I think I got one of them from Walmart and the other maybe from Home Goods as well, but it was a different brand. I did not care for that as much as the Xoxo brand. So it's an investment, but it's worth it in my opinion.
We're dancing till we get lost. We're dancing till we get lost. We're dancing till we get lost.
Okay guys, I'm actually kind of stuck right now. I'm trying to figure out what's gonna make the most sense. Since I want these baskets to come over here, then that stuff is gonna have to come over here. And I have like a piece of cloth that I'm gonna put right there, so you really can't see it. I don't know though. I think what I'm gonna have to do is this shelf is probably gonna be eliminated, because what is it really there for anyways, except to store that one basket that's going to come somewhere over here. I'm just thinking out loud. This is how I kind of like brainstorm. I think the cans are going to have to come here, because that's much more convenient for me to reach the cans. And then I may end up needing that shelf over here on this side. I'm not sure. Okay guys, I just had to cut the camera off for a minute and just get my thoughts together, because I was starting to feel a little overwhelmed, because I wasn't exactly sure how I'm going to do this. But what I did was I took the deep fryer and the air fryer out. It was over here. I moved it over here, took it out, took everything out. I wiped down the cabinet. Okay guys, so I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? I was able to get both of those shelves on there, and I think the canned goods are gonna fit, and I think that other basket will fit there. Well, actually, I know the basket will fit there. Now I just have to make sure the canned goods will fit on that shelf. So right now, I'm gonna be taking out these 4 bins, and I'm gonna be going through everything and making sure that, you know, nothing is expired in those baskets. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and fill this basket up, because this is going to be the basket for the kids' snacks. So they can have it easily accessible to them, and they'll be able to reach in and grab their snacks whenever they want to.
My mind's accelerating when I'm thinking about the good times that we had. My friend said you were overrated. I always told them they couldn't understand the things you did to me. You showed me what it's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating that it couldn't be the 2 of us, and it kinda feels like wasting something that was good right from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you,
Every time I show my pantry in one of my videos, I always get multiple questions about where I get the baskets from, and I got them from Home Goods and Marshalls.
Your eyes intoxicating. There's something about the way you look at me, and it's hard to explain it. But thinking about you makes me crazy. All the things you did to me, you showed me what it's like to fall in love. Only you could set me free. I didn't think that I could ever get enough. You know it can be frustrating that it couldn't be the two of us, and it kinda feels like wasting something that was good right from the start. Let me tell you that I still wanna.
Okay guys, so we're in the home stretch. We're almost done. You guys, I bit off more than I could chew with this project. Only because it seems in my head, things seem so quick. It seemed like so easy, like, oh, all I have to do is this and this. And then this and this is not like that, okay? But I mean, the end result is looking so good so far. Like I said, we're almost done. So now what I need to do is get that tension rod and the material and cover this area. And then I need to pull out some more of the Xoxo containers, wash those up so I can start to replenish all of our snacks and cereals and stuff like that. So I got this taking stripe fabric from Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna attach it to this tension rod that you can get anywhere, Walmart, Target, Amazon. And then I've had these rings for years, and I got these from Walmart, but they can be purchased on Amazon as well.
Hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Baby, let me hold you, hold you, hold. I still wanna hold you, hold you, hold. Know what I got, know what I want. Boy, don't get me wrong. Sure, we're having fun, but it don't mean that I'm in love. I like you a lot, but you gotta step up. I'm through trying to tell you what to do, how to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I'll play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it.
Okay, so these are the items that need to be filled in the pantry. There are a couple of Xoxo containers already in there that already contain these items. So I'm gonna fill those first, and then I'll wash the other containers so then we can put them in the pantry as well. Earlier in the video, I told you that I would show you one of the containers that I got that from Home Goods that were not Xoxo, but I really liked. And it's this here. It doesn't have the brand on it, but I think it's called Flip something. But you see how it just like flips up, and it flips over. It can go either way. Anyways, the suction is so good on these, and I really like these as well. So if you see these in Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Marshalls, these are a good option as well.
How to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I'll play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it, cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy, so don't be lazy. Just give it to me, cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm through trying to tell you what to do.
Right here, I was just trying to arrange the containers to see how they would look best.
You should learn that on your own. I play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon, and you know just what to do. Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know
few times a week I put lemon down my drain to help with the drain smell, and it really helps. I love how it smells.
The dark in the dawn, I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way
I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I just hit 18K on my channel, and I'm just so happy. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in every week and being so supportive in the comments. I know I always tell you guys this, but I have to tell you this because I truly mean it, and I'm just very appreciative, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds.
if I change the way I love. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, can I be the one that you need? Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have gone.
So at this point, you guys, it was almost midnight and I was so tired, but I was determined to go ahead and finish the pantry because I don't like starting stuff and not finishing it. Plus, I had goals to actually like clean under the kitchen sink, and there was a few drawers that I wanted to clean out that I wasn't able to get to. So I was a little bit disappointed, but then I was like, you know what, Shanta, you did a whole lot today. Don't even trip, girl.
One that you need. Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine. If I change the way maybe we got time to make this right. Can I be the one that you need? If I change the way I love.
I got this picture in my closet. It's gathering dust right now, and the edges have been folded once or twice.
All right, everybody, so this is how it came out, and I'm absolutely in love with how it came out. I'm super tired, but I'm so glad it's done. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, I'm gonna look at everybody cross-eyed, okay? Hello, why are you in my pantry? What's going on? What you doing in there? Because if it doesn't stay like this, we're gonna have a problem. So I'm gonna kind of explain to you how I utilized some space. First of all, behind these baskets are where I keep like my bulk paper plates. So whatever is not over there on my counter is behind that. Also like napkins and things like that are stored behind the actual baskets. This is just, like I showed you earlier, the kids' snack bin. And I'm so happy I have this because I'm so tired of them kids standing in my chairs reaching for snacks. I just need to put a label on it. I did add some sandwich bags, and that's because if they don't finish their snack, they like to put it in sandwich bags. Or when I get them, you know, Cheez-Its or whatever they have, they use sandwich bags. So I just wanted to put some sandwich bags and make them accessible to them. And then because I had some extra storage space over here, I decided to store the spaghetti sauce and marinara. And the canned goods, I tried to keep the like items together. So if you can see at the top, first of all, I have like some very small cans that can fit up there. So I stored those up there, but I tried to keep like items together. So soups here, canned fruit here, and then beans and canned vegetables here. What I am gonna do that I noticed I should have did at the last minute is put this pancake mix in one of those Xoxo containers, but I'm not doing that right now because I'm not trying to make a whole lot of mess. I'm tired. Anyways, I will do that in the future, especially so it can free up the space right here, because there is another can dispenser, and I just have like all of the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom, since I use a lot of that right there in that can dispenser. I put the chips and pretzels and the candy and fruit snacks at the top because that's not something we're going to reach for every single day, especially since the kids have their snack bin now. And then right here are the cookies and crackers. Also popcorn is in there, but it's not labeled. And then any of our breakfasts, like the granola and whatever else you guys see me put in there. Whatever cereal is left over from not being able to fit in the containers is actually in here. So we'll like, I'll make sure they eat from here first before we go over here to this container. And then because I have so much Rae Dunn behind, I think this shelf here, I have some Rae Dunn canisters being utilized in that space, so it's not just like a dead space. And then up there I have space to store some more Rae Dunn canisters or something else if need be behind those baskets. Down here where I put this fabric is where you guys seen the air fryer, the deep fryer, the huge bag of rice that we have, the potatoes. I love how this looks because, I don't know, like I said before, I was just trying to get like a seamless look, and it helps it to look organized. It doesn't look like, you know, I wasted all my time and then you have a whole bunch of junk at the bottom. So I love that I decided to do this. And the way I came up with this idea is because I used to actually have this under my kitchen sink. Not this specific fabric, but I used to have a tension rod and some fabric underneath my kitchen sink. So I decided to just do the same thing here. Because I have those canned goods stored there, I had to end up putting a basket here. Before I said I just wanted to make this whole side like the Xoxo containers, and then over here just baskets. But I had to put that there because it needed to block all those canned goods. I just have our snacks here, and then behind here we have like things that we reach for on a daily basis, like all the condiments that are currently open and are stored in the cabinet. So like the syrup and our Tabasco sauce and our Cholula peanut butter, just things like that. I do have an empty container right there that I cleaned, so I'll be putting the pancake mix in there. And then currently behind these cereal containers, there's not anything except a container back there that I cleaned, and just more space to put other items if I need to do that. And then as you can see at the top, I have my pastas, and I absolutely love that, you guys. I absolutely love that the pastas are like this. I actually love these containers just for the simple fact that you can see what you're running low on. So it's like not a guessing game. You don't have to like grab a box and then grab it and it's empty thinking it's full. You see, you know, exactly what you have and what you don't. But when I tell you guys I love this, I absolutely love it. I can't wait till the day I have an actual like walk-in pantry and I have like just an I don't know, an obscene amount of room. I am going to fall in love. I wasn't able to use all of the Xoxo containers because there's a lot of containers, but in the future and as time goes, I will add more, you know, more to the shelves back there. But right now I didn't have a need for them. Okay, coming over here to this cabinet, I told you guys I would probably switch things up, and I did. As you can see, I moved like that jack-o'-lantern warmer and a couple of those things that I had before at the very top. This middle shelf is basically used for our overage. So all of these condiments are currently in the refrigerator. So this is where, you know, I decided to keep the overage, and I didn't want to put any of this stuff in baskets or bins because I want to be able to see exactly what I have, because I don't want to, you know, let things expire. I just want to be able to see exactly what I have and what I don't have. And then down here is where I'm storing all of the parchment paper, foil, saran wrap, slow cook liners, And then on this side, I just have like all of the baking cupcake holders that I have. So I told you guys I wanted to make a baking bin. So just everything that I bake with. You guys, I just started baking last year. I started baking pretty regularly. And so I didn't have that many items to bake with. I had like, you know, just a couple things. But as time is passing, I'm actually starting to like baking. So I forgot that I had this bin designated for baking. So all of like my extra chocolate chips, even though I have a chocolate chip canister right here, but all of the extra chocolate chips, the almonds, walnuts, white chocolate chips, the flour that's open, baking powder, baking soda is being stored right there in that basket. And this cabinet is, you know, it can definitely use some TLC. I'll let you guys see it. So it definitely can use some TLC, but it's not that bad, but I'm definitely not gonna be doing that tonight. That is gonna be in a future video. And just in case you're wondering, this is all of the trash that came from the pantry and the cabinets, but mostly the pantry. And given a lot of this, probably a good 80% of this is, maybe 85% is boxes. I did actually throw a couple items away, not too many canned goods. I think I threw away like 3 or 4 canned items, and then maybe like 3 or 4 bags of chips, but they were basically, they're basically empty. So there wasn't a lot of waste, thank goodness, but this is crazy.
Doesn't look the same no more, 'cause the sun has made it pale. I used to have it hanging on my wall some time ago. A picture of you. You're standing by.
Let me know down below how many of you guys have tried the powdered Tide to mop your floors. I'm telling you, it works so well.
If I close my eyes, I can almost hear your song. A picture of you. A picture of you. And I remember every day that I spent with you. The look you had upon your face when I said goodbye. I don't know why I let you go, but I was young and dumb, and all that I have left from them.
That is going to be it for today's video. You guys, don't forget to head over to Tiff's channel. Please let her know that I sent you. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload future videos. And until next time, everybody, bye.
I don't know why